Hi all, this is Miss Ross. You might be one of my students, but you might also be a student for a different teacher because I'm going to let everyone share this out so that any teacher who's using appointment slots for tutoring or office hours can point their students in the right direction of how to reserve a spot for themselves. So this video is about how to make an appointment with your teacher to either just have a meeting about a question that you have in the content, or if you want to do something longer, it might be a presentation slot, anything like that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the class of the teacher you're interested in. So here I'm using Intro to Algebra. It could be whatever course you want to make the appointment for. And then you can find the topic. Obviously, we're just at the beginning of the year, and I only have one topic, course materials, but you'll have one for each unit in the class. But you'll go to course materials, and you'll find the option, and it will be phrased differently for each teacher. For me, it's going to say reserve one-on-one meeting or tutoring. You'll have the steps written out here so that if you're stuck, you'll also have this video, and you're going to want to click on the calendar here to actually make the appointment. You'll notice this note here. For parents and guardians, you can also request an appointment for you and your student. You don't need to be enrolled in the class. So when you click on this calendar link here, it'll take you to something that looks like this. There are all these available appointment slots, and it'll be in a new window, so it's not like it closed out of Google Classroom. That's still right there. You've got all these appointment slots, and it will also have your calendar. So I have an event here on Thursday afternoon so that you don't accidentally overlap with your schedule. So if you had an event in the middle of here, you'd know so that you wouldn't pick an appointment that you can't actually go to. So now what you want to do, if you want to actually pick one of these appointments, let's say I want to ask a question on Tuesday morning. That's the best choice for me. So what you'll do then is you'll pick the appointment you want, and when you hover over it, when you hold the mouse over it, you'll get this extra information here that will tell you exactly what. So I have things set up in 5-minute intervals for my tutoring hours. I might set something up for longer if I wanted to have students sign up for a group presentation or something like that. And so you're going to pick a 5-minute slot. So in this case, I'm going to pick 9 a.m. to 9:05, and it'll remind you exactly what you're signing up for and the date. So when you click on that, you'll get book an appointment, and it'll again remind you what you're signing up for, and then this will be your name. And that's just helpful for the teacher because then it tells the teacher what student actually signed up for that class. And then you can save or cancel if you decide you want a different time and you want to go back. Once you've selected the time, it'll give you a chance to either go to Google Calendar or stay in this site here. For most of you, I think that the thing that'll make the most sense is either just navigate right back to Google Classroom right here at the top, or if, for example, I have 5-minute appointments, you have a lot of questions, you're like, I'm going to just cover my bases and I want a 10-minute slot. You can click Stay Here, and that will take you right back. And let's say you'll notice here, oh, that first appointment that you just reserved is taken. That's great, but you have a lot of questions. You want another slot. So then you'll notice the next one right next to it is the 9:05 to the 9:10. You can pick that one as well so that you can have multiple slots in a row if it's just sort of open hour tutoring. I recommend that you don't try to take half an hour. It's probably not that you're going to actually have a half-hour long conversation if it's just for tutoring. But if you want to grab 1, 2, 3 appointments in a row so that you can ask a couple questions, that's great. One thing you can also do is you can select a couple in the same session. So if you're like, okay, I want to make sure that I do a 5-minute check-in with this teacher every time that they have tutoring. So I'm just going to take, the first one for each. So you can either pick consecutively or you can take one each day, and you can reserve them all at the same time. You don't need to go back every single day and reserve a new slot. Once you have that, you are going to get an email. Now, I keep my email nicely organized. If you want help with figuring out how to navigate email, because I know that there's a lot of emails that are going to be coming in, and if that's something you're interested in, there'll also be a video that you can watch about that. But you'll get an email saying that you have an invitation to the appointment that you just made. So if you click on that, you'll get a Google Calendar appointment window, and you just want to click yes or no. If you realize, oh man, I really can't actually use that time period, you can change that. And then once you click yes, it'll put it on your Google Calendar so that you know exactly when it's going to happen. You'll probably get an alert on your device, which is really helpful. And it contains the link to the Zoom meeting that the tutoring is going to happen in. So if you click yes, you have all that information and you're ready to go. So hopefully this video is helpful. Please post any questions you have in the comments below. And I can't wait to hear from you and see all of you, or your teacher, I'm sure, is looking forward to it as well. Have a great day.